Christmas. This will be after Christmas, but I'm recording this on Christmas Day, here 2024. We're out just for a bit. Hungry woodpecker out there. But I want to get out here for a little while, just stomp around for a bit. Probably have a fire. We'll be back at where we parked. And where are we? We are on the North Country Trail at Trout Brook Pond. But there is a spring, a couple springs here at Trout Brook Pond. So this is like legit super clean water. In the summer, I probably wouldn't mind stepping out there just a little bit to get a better peek. My boots are waterproof, but in the winter, you really don't want to get wet. And you can see the water just comes out of the ground. It just appears. Over on that side, which you can't see, you can actually watch it. It bubbles up out of the sand. But I'm not going to bother trying to get over there. Here's a very informative sign. There we go. And they removed the dam in 2018, so the pond isn't really much of a pond anymore, but I've been reading that the beavers, with their hatred of any moving water, have been damming it up so it might become a pond once again. So you can see on the trail. We're just gonna go for a while. I mean, I'm like half an hour, something like that. Then head back and have a fire and then head home. So just pretty simple plan for the day. No grand scheme. Just wanted to get out. So, ooh. I was just about to say, see in a minute, but then you see things like that tree that goes over the trail. Those are things that make me pause and go, The only thing holding up the other end of that tree is limbs from another tree. So. You see those black dots? They're everywhere. Those are snow fleas. I first encountered them in southern Oregon. Look at this. Here we have a snow spider. But don't worry, snow fleas don't bite. They have an interesting antifreeze property to their blood that they actually study. So, down there is the dam. So maybe we'll go see if we can check it out and see what the beavers have been up to. It's a pretty good plan. There's been a lot of snow fleas. I can't believe how much. And there is some looking at the size of those, I'm pretty sure those are coyote tracks. Do not look big enough to be wolf. And it's so light. As far as like not sinking in very far. So anyway, next stop, we'll see if we can look at that dam. Now I think that this spot here, for Trout Brook Pond, someone I follow on YouTube that hiked through here, I think the three ladies camped right here. So, looks a little bit different now than it did in their video. Because they were here in May. May? Yeah, May. I think this is the path, because there's kind of a path. It goes this way. Yep. Some kind of marking. You shouldn't get square marks in nature. Ooh. Ooh. Yeah. Just gonna save myself the hassle. There we go. That way I don't end up with it down my neck. Hey, good guess, Cody. You can see busy beavers. It's almost hard to believe that they didn't just finish it. Like, it makes you think someone came and tore it out. If I'm right, you see that black clump? I think that black clump and all that you see, those are all sand fleas. And look at I have never seen this before. I might take the big camera out and record some better video of that, because that is weird. Wow. That's something else. I mean, just something I've never seen. It's weird. I think that's what we're dealing with, though. What we're looking at. Wow. Look at that mess. Squirrel has a spot here. They definitely enjoy eating right here. We're about to our turnaround point. I figured I'd go a mile. You know, just for my OCD, maybe 2 miles. Been taking our time, just looking, poking around. We're marking at all of the snow fleas. I'm shocked. I've seen them in the spring, never in December that I can recall. I have a tree down here. Let's see, maybe this will be my good deed. My Christmas good deed. I'll do this. Turn around. You can see where people have been going around it. I think so. I think that's what I'm going to do. So I will go around it. Just to get a good peek at it. I think be my Christmas gift to the North Country Trail. The pine should be able to handle that no problem. So next you see me, I'll probably be sawing. So if you do me a favor, keep an eye on that. Right there. Make sure it doesn't come up and smack me in the face. Appreciate it. I'm going to cut this right here. Yep, that way it should come off. And I should be able to just drag it down the trail. There's a little open spot. I can tuck it off the side of the trail. Or maybe I can just take it over there. Well, we'll see. We'll see. So here we go. Yeah, it's really rotten. Really rotten. Alright. I mean, it's a really good saw. And really good arms behind the saw. But it's really rotten. Are you watching it? Got an eye on it? There we go. Let's see. I'm going to see if I can't just roll it up this way. There we go. So I was just moving it. Here, I'll show you. And it's the root ball is all messed up. So it's just gonna continue. It's gonna have to go because it'll just end up down here. I mean, it's so poorly anchored. I mean, look at that. Any good wind or snow load will just send it right over. So I always like to make a little relief. All right. And then stay out of the angle of it in case it snaps up. Timber. There we go. You can see when that tree came down, it hit these other ones. And you see they're bent pretty good on this. It might be a good idea to cut those to relieve the pressure on that, but they're the way they're bent. I don't know how much energy is stored in those, and again, I'm here alone. I've not had any formal training on this, so I'm going to leave it. But that could push that balsam fir over. You can always tell it's covered in little bumps. Those little pockets are full of sap. And if you end up with a cut, you can put that on the cut. Keep it from getting infected, keep it clean. So there we go. I think I'll have a little bit of water here. Maybe a bar. I think this is our turnaround. So, it's a good chance when you see us again, might be a fire happening. I know I keep showing this, but these are our tracks. All that black you see, those are all snow fleas that have settled in our tracks since we walked by. Like, look at that. Look at that. There are so many snow fleas out. Like, that's crazy. Wow. Anyway, I wanted to show that. I've never seen them this numerous. Alright, we're pretty much back to the spring. There's that tree. Made me nervous on the way out. Target opportunity though. Took a chance to collect a whole bunch of birch bark here to assist with the fire making effort. As you've, well, possibly seen me do before. This is no like big trick. I'm not an originator of this, but I like to in the winter just make sure I can start a fire without using a lighter. So using the ferro rod. It so happens that this stuff goes up really easy. That's the plan. Back there. So now I just need to head up to the parking lot and get situated. Find some wood. It's not going to be a big fire, but it's going to be a fire. I'll bring you back for that. Alright. So we have here, got some sticks just to keep it off the snow. I've kind of made a crude feather stick because this has a lot of that pine resin in it. You can see that orange. So just on the end there. And I'm going to, I kind of shaved some of it down in here. And I have this birch bark in like a lot of strips here. You know, just so there's a lot of edges here, hopefully to catch a flame or a spark. So we'll see if this will do it. Again, not a big fire, but to get this going, I'm going to take this, put it on top of it, and I have just a little bit more wood. So, like I said, it won't be a big one. I've said that like 10 times now. But here we go. I'm going to use, this has a really 90-degree edge on it, on the back of the saw, if you can see that. So I'm going to use this, and we'll just see. So if you can see, there's just, oh, went out. It's still kind of smoke in there. Try over here. There we go. Let's get more of this birch bark on here. Like I said, that stuff burns incredibly well. I have a bunch more of it. See? I mean, that stuff goes up. All right, look at that. Yeah. Alright, there we go. So, I can still do it. Takes, of course, preparation. But, there we are. I'm just going to kind of put it all on there. Okay. I don't know, well, I'm even in the shot. Probably have to be back here to be in the shot. There we go. So, it is 2 o'clock. About right. By the time this burns down here, I mean, 15 minutes. I can just shovel a bunch of snow on it to put it out and call it good. Thought I had more. Argo, come here. What do you think, Argo? What do you think? Yep, he's a good boy. So there we go. So again, like I said earlier, you'll see this after Christmas, but Merry Late Christmas. I'm saying Merry Christmas on Christmas, but you get what I'm saying. Merry Christmas. And I didn't bring anything to cook over the fire, which is why I didn't build a very big fire. And there we go. Maybe I actually put too much on here. I got it kind of smothered. There we go. Anyway, I'm just going to watch this burn, head back home, have like a nice lunch and Christmas dinner. So, thanks for joining us. And Argo and I will be back. Yes, we'll be back. Merry Christmas, Argo. Merry Christmas.